is beyond your expectations. Feel the anticipation.
Is this long shot?
Witness the speed. Experience the thrill.
And they're off. Misguided, More Better fires away second, then Carrot Cake and Rockstar Girl, Indigo Midnight, and Hickory Maid is in the back. 6 lengths off of Misguided. Misguided now clears off a bit. Misguided in front from Carrot Cake and Rockstar Girl, the favorite inside in third position. More Better's back in fourth spot and 3 off the pacemaker. Indigo Midnight and Hickory Maid's got to pick it up. Into the turn, Misguided in front and comfortable 2 lengths. And the outside is Carrot Cake just second from Rockstar Girl. More Better tries to rally up again while 3 deep as they move past the 2.5 furlong mark. Back to Indigo Midnight and Hickory Maid. They race to the top of the stretch and make the turn for home. Misguided turns in. Misguided with More Better on the outside in full flight to second, and Rockstar Girl is right there battling on. A furlong left to go. Misguided in front and driven by 3. Rockstar Girl's giving it a try. Rockstar Girl, Misguided looking for the Laurel line. Here's Rockstar Girl on the outside, gaining little by little. Rockstar Girl in time. Rockstar Girl, Misguided, then More Better third. Carrot Cake fourth. Time a minute 4.66. And they're off. Louise sent off with the lead from Fanny Bell Fleming and Mother Ginger away in third as they journey down that 1 mile chute. To the outside is Velocita Brillante is racing in the 4th spot, followed by Follow the Petals, and Final Fear is the final runner. 8 off the pacemaker, Louise. Louise, this long shot leader, opens up about a 3-4 length lead on Fanny Bell Fleming as they journey now for that first quarter, 23.63. So a sharp pace, and Louise is going for it up front. Louise a half dozen in front from Fanny Bell Fleming and Velocita Brillante on the outside. Mother Ginger at the rail. In between horses is Follow the Petals. Now 8 off the pacemaker. And Final Fear is still in the back. Rounding the far turn, the speed of Louise to catch. Louise rolling right along through a 46.50 half mile. Solid pace out there for Louise. Fanny Bell Fleming second. Now Velocita Brillante begins to pick up, and Follow the Pedals is now fourth, taking aim on that leader, Louise. Louise turns for home. Follow the Pedals going to sweep to the outside in the second flight. Follow the Pedals still fourth, but coming with a solid 3-wide bid, and Velocita Brillante is still there. Louise is tired as they move for home. Gives way to Follow the Pedals on the outside. Follow the Pedals now in front. The 6 furlongs a minute 11.23. Follow the Pedals. Now Final Fear from the back of the pack is charging hard up the inside. Fanny Bell Fleming is still second though. Final Fear is third with a 16th to go. Follow the Pedals fell at the first wire, so it's Final Fear and Fanny Bell Fleming. Final Fear outruns Fanny Bell Fleming. Jockey Frankie Pennington is on the ground. Minute 37.06. Running in the gate. In the rough. Jag and Watch Me Nene with the first two away from the gate. Also there, the outside is Aladdin Sane up there in third position. They're followed by Senor Seville, who'll take back in the fourth spot. Down to the inside is Coffee Please. Alongside of that is Clay Moore, and War Lance is in the back as they push into that first turn run. It is going to be Jag, the leader, and Jag gets away under Trevor McCarthy with a 2-length advantage from Watch Me Nene in tight second is Senor Seville. On the outside is Aladdin Sane, and they're followed by Claymore, who's 5 from the pace up ahead, and Coffee Please, and War Lance is in the back. 23.65 was at opening 2 furlongs, now with 5 furlongs left to go. Jag up front 3/4 of a length from second outside Senor Seville. Watch Me Nene is third, Aladdin Sane is in fourth. War Lance has improved a bit from the back of the pack, followed by Coffee Please, and Claymore is last of them all. Still Jag up front. Jag won a 47.97 comfortable half mile. Leads into the far turn 3 furlongs from home. From Senor Seville by 1 length. Another 2 to Watch Me Nene. Then War Lance fourth. Aladdin Sane is in fifth. Coffee Please under a full ride to the back of the pack. And Claymore is last. Top of the stretch where it's Jag. Jag turns for home 6 furlongs a minute 11.85. Jag sneaks away again. 2.5 in front as they pass the 3/16 and straightening in. Senor Seville is second, a gap of 7. Watch Me Nene and War Lance with a 16th left to go. It's Jag and Trevor McCarthy. Jag at 1 to 5 will jog. Jag to win by 3, maybe 4. Senor Seville, Watch Me Nene, and tight for the next spot there. On the inside was Aladdin Sane and War Lance. In the gate. Off of the Alma North. Tomlin breaks sharp and so outside, never enough time as well. And Please Flatter Me, the favorite right there with early speed and gone to the front. Parisian Diva racing fourth and just 2 off with speed up ahead. Victim of Love has about 6 to make up early, and then it's Gotta Be Strong, and Past Perfect is in the back. Never enough time and Please Flatter Me hooking up now with about 5/8 of a mile left to go. They're nose to nose. The opening quarter went in 22.55, so a rock solid pace as they roll right along. Parisian Diva on the outside. Tomlin getting a good trip out of the inside in fourth position. Another 2.5, and it's Victim of Love who's in fifth, and Past Perfect and Gotta Be Strong trailing the field. Never enough time really testing Please Flatter Me. They're still going at it. They've been in a duel the whole way. 3 furlongs left to go. Half mile, 44.67. So the duel continues. 5/16 south of the line. Please Flatter Me. Never enough time. They're still head to head, top of the lane, past that quarter pole. Parisian Diva has 5 to make up now. They're followed by Tomlin, then Victim of Love. Driving, shifting off the inside, brushing a little bit with Gotta Be Strong. Please Flatter Me has put away. Never enough time. 2.5 in front. Now Parisian Diva on the inside and Gotta Be Strong. It's Please Flatter Me. She's been tested every step of the way, but she's still strong. Please Flatter Me from Parisian Diva. Please Flatter Me. Oh, she's looking good. Please Flatter Me from Parisian Diva and Gotta Be Strong. Close for the next spot. Victim of Love or Never Enough Time. Minute 22. And up for the Polynesian. And off in the Polynesian. Old Time Revival, Lewisfield with that early zip as well. From in between, No Dozing is sent up there too. No Dozing is hustled up there just to the outside of Lewisfield to get position off the speed of Old Time Revival. Here's Cordmaker traveling mid-flight alongside of this Hoffenheim and Clubman in the back with Majestic Dunhill trailing the field. 11 lengths, maybe 12 will cover them with 5 furlongs left to go. Old Time Revival in a 22.45 opening quarter mile. Lewisfield prompting from the inside and No Dozing up there too. Right in the pace. And so there's 6 lengths back, and Hoffenheim, Cordmaker ridden along down to the inside, still 8 to close, Far Turn Run. Clubman and Majestic Dunhill trailing. Old Time Revival continues around that far turn, trying to slip away from No Dozing and does so a length and a half. Lewisfield third of the inside, a 44.70 half mile as Old Time Revival comes to the quarter pole, leads away. Lewisfield, No Dozing, driven in third position, got to do a little better at this point. Cordmaker swing into action while saving ground. Here comes Cordmaker with a rail bid. In between horses is Hoffenheim, and now Old Time Revival surrounded on both sides. Up the rail comes Cordmaker, and here's Majestic Dunhill for the back of the pack, rolling up the rail, and Clubman on the outside. Clubman, Cordmaker, Cordmaker, Clubman, Cordmaker holding off Clubman, Cordmaker, and Victor Carrasco for Hillwood. Half-length winner. Over Clubman second. Then Majestic Dunhill was third, and Hoffenheim and Lewisfield. Time was a minute 21.37. 2, 3, 1, 8. 2 Cordmaker, Victor Carrasco 2 to 1. Second 3 Clubman 20 to 1. All set. And they're off of the Prince George's County. Douglas Road directly to the front from Just Howard. Divisadero broke with him, but will settle to the back of the pack in third last position early, a half dozen off the pace up ahead. Here on the outside is the Great Day with some early speed. The Great Day is moved into third. Dr. Mounty is fourth. Divisadero is next in fifth, and O Dionysus and Talk Show Man is in the back. It is Douglas Road showing the way, has a two-length advantage. Douglas Road from Just Howard through an opening quarter and an easy 24.64. So Douglas Road, Just Howard second, and the Great Day is in third position, 5 off a slow pace. Oh, Dionysus is next, and Dr. Mounty is unhurried, about 6 lengths off the lead. Divisadero the favorite on the outside of Dr. Mounty, and in last is Talk Show Man. 8 or 9 lengths will cover that field, heading over the far turn. Douglas Road still making the fractions, 48.72. Comfortable half mile for Douglas Road up top from Just Howard second. Oh, Dionysus and the Great Date out of the inside. Dr. Mounty, Divisadero still lingering about 5.5 from the front as they round that far turn and Talk Show Man. Douglas Road and Daniel Centeno, they've been doling out the fractions. Just Howard coming to put some pressure on, and so is O Dionysus with a 3-wide bid. The Great Day and Divisadero's coming alive. Here's Divisadero's moved up fourth and out of the clear. Dr. Mounty still 6 to come, top of the stretch. O Dionysus, Divisadero, and Just Howard and Douglas Road down to the inside. 6 in a minute, 11.61. 4 spread out across the track. Dr. Mounty's even coming with a late run too. Here comes Dr. Mounty. Dr. Mounty rolling over the top. Just Howard down to the inside. Dr. Mounty and Forest Boys. Divisadero, and then it was Just Howard in the photo with O Dionysus and the Great Day. Minute 40.30. Number 8, Dr. Mounty, 7-1. Off and running in the big drivers. Solid break for them all. Dark Artist, So Innocent out of the inside, showing early speeders. Shimmering Aspen and Pugilist is also moving forward. I'm So Fancy is going to settle right off of speed. Only 3 from the front as they push onto that turn run. So down to the inside there is So Innocent at the rail. The outside Dark Artist, they head-to-head into the turn run. Pugilist will try to take back off the pace in third position, followed by I'm So Fancy, who travels fourth. Shimmering Aspen, well relaxed in the early stages, is in fifth. Malachite out of the inside, still under a hole there. Early stages, only about 5 from the front. Outside is Theodora B, and they're followed by Adina Del Sur, and Quick-Witted back of the pack with Good Roll, Hogan's Holiday, and Enchanted Ghost. About 11 lengths will cover the field. The opening quarter, 23.35, half 47.90. So Innocent, Dark Artist, they've been 1-2 pretty much every step of the way so far. Pugilist saving something from third position, and I'm So Fancy tucked in out of the inside. Shimmering Shimmering Aspen is next. Malachi still to the inside, about 5.5 from the front, still has run. Adina Del Sur now to the outside. Theodora B is going to try a sweeping rally. Theodora B suddenly going past Shimmering Aspen. Theodora B's on the scene, only 4 from the lead. Top of the stretch, wide open affair. Dark Artist 6 furlongs, a minute 11.62, holding to a narrow lead. The outside, I'm So Fancy is set down. Out in the middle too, now is Theodora B trying to sustain, has moved into that third spot. For in between horses, Malachi's motoring late as well. It's I'm So Fancy, I'm So Fancy. Ultra sharp to win under Trevor McCarthy. I'm So Fancy. Theodora B in the photo with Dark Artist, and then it was Malachi and Adina Del Sur. Eight, I'm So Fancy. First at 2-1. And they're off. America's Prince Incorporated, Eye of the Wildcat out there at Higher Purpose, now going to beat them all to the punch, and Higher Purpose grabs the lead from America's Prince Incorporated in third position. Then it's Eye of the Wildcat next in fourth. In between horses is Johnny Banks and Charging Lion on the outside, and Greek Prince moves up a spot or two to the inside, and Lead Astray is the last runner. About 15 lengths from first to last, solid pace going. Higher Purpose and America's Prince on the outside. It's a gap of 5 and Incorporates sitting a good trip there from third, and Greek Princess in fourth, Johnny Banks fifth. Eye of the Wildcat is in sixth, and Charging Lion is seventh, and Lead Astray is in the back heading into the far turn run. The opening quarter was sharp enough, 22.94 and a half in 45.61 around that far turn. Higher Purpose now with a 4-length advantage, but Greek Prince continues progress from the inside. Greek Prince is pushed up into the second spot. Then it's America's Prince in third. Johnny Banks on the outside. Incorporated in between horses, beginning to close mildly. And so the 2.5 lengths, and Lead Astray just in behind that group as they reach the top of the stretch with a 1/4 mile left to go. Higher Purpose is tired, and here is Greek Prince and Incorporate on the outside. Incorporate coming at Greek Prince for the final furlong, and now they're head to head. It is Incorporate outside to the narrow lead. Incorporate and Trevor McCarthy looks like he's on his way to a triple. Trevor McCarthy at the 16th pole with Incorporate. Incorporate, Greek Prince, then Lead Astray picking up third, and Johnny Banks was fourth. Incorporate. Light up. And they're off. Wealtha quick away from the gate from Lemon Drop Dreamer and Grand Skylark up on the outside. And here's Orbiting the Moon in the fourth spot. They're followed by Merry Maid and No Can Dance and Do I Ever. And last is Tap It Again. Charging for the far turn, and Wealtha keyed up on the lead. Leads it by some 3 lengths from Grand Skylark, and Lemon Drop Dreamer is third to the inside. Another 3 back, and it's Merry Maid and Orbiting the Moon, who travels in fifth in mid-pack. Another 6 back, and the others outkicked at this point. On the outside, there is Tap It Again and Do I Ever and No Can Dance. 5/16 left to run. Wealtha still the speed to catch from Grand Skylark, is trying to make inroads from second. Another 5. Orbiting the Moon. The inside is Merry Maid, who's charging on through into the stretch at the 3/16s. And the outside, Grand Skylark gets the head in front. Grand Skylark from Wealtha, another 3, and it's Merry Maid chugging along from third with a furlong left to go. Orbiting the Moon outside is in fourth. Grand Skylark holding. Grand Skylark by 3. Grand Skylark from Orbiting the Moon. Grand Skylark wins by 2 lengths at the finish. Orbiting the Moon was second, and Merry Maid, and followed by Wealtha and Lemon Drop Dreamer.